And we're back with part two. I ran out of credits. Yes, that actually happens sometimes. So the thing just gave me more credits. Okay, so we're back. Okay, so we're gonna go back to my creations. Wondering what happened to the photos and everything else, but they were supposedly in the queue. Whatever happened to that? They'll show up eventually, maybe. I don't know, man. But I had a couple of other things in queue, so we're already at the image at this stage. So supposedly I'll wait because I was testing out the mango and everything, and so we'll have to wait. I'm not too sure what happened to the photos, so we'll try to load this up on mango, or this is guava, but still. References to my advanced. Oh, we're good. 1 out of 10. Okay, so we're back to the creations. So 1 out of 10 in the queue. So we have that. Then we have the guava pro, and then we're just gonna hit guava. This nano banana, and then we got the guava pro 1.5. We're gonna test out the regular one, and after we're gonna see if we can go back. So I saw stuff in queue. See what happens. So, um, so and then see if we can do the storyboards too. See what happens, anyways. Uh, um, okay, so let's go to the photos as we were doing. Somewhere. Okay. Parthens. That's cute. Okay, so we got this one. Let's see how it turned out. Not too bad. Okay. So that's one of the photos. Oh, there's something in queue. Yeah, I had other stuff in queue, but I guess like I don't know what happened to it. But stuff happens, I guess. We're gonna see. Go with uh gonna go with Guava Pro 1.5, and after then we're gonna see if we can get the other ones that get. But okay, we're gonna do this one, and we're gonna go back to the advanced, and then after see what it's at. We're gonna go with the 2K right here. So we have the movies, but we are still missing um some of the other ones. So we had the Guava 1.5 Pro. We did all that. So we are still missing. This one was made. Tell me what the model. Edit everything too. Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, this is off Guava. That's right. We're doing the Guava 1.5 Pro. So we're gonna have to see if we can get some of the other ones. Because I do remember I was trying to get all the other ones. But we'll see if we can get the other ones. I tried doing the mango and it didn't work for some reason. Because I know mango was one of the things in the queue, but it never actually finished up. I ran out of credits. Is it bird? Ooh, that turned out really good actually. See this one? Oh wow, this turned out really good. We're just getting our prompts is all. Let's see this one. All right, let's see how this one turned out. Ooh, turned out good. I like it. The models are nice. Definitely the image turbo, all this other type of stuff. Like, but yeah, the models are nice. I have to say they're pristine. Like this turned out. This is actually one of my favorite ones. Actually, like I like the realism, but I also like the pastel of it. So like it turned out like to be. It turned out to be very very good. This one was actually not too bad either. So this is good too. Like I like it, but it also has like kind of like a knit slash crochet type of feel. Yes, knitting and crocheting are completely different. The realism is good here. Like it turned out to be awesome. Like so we're gonna go into the story studio. Actually, I'm actually very, very interested in this one, actually, to be honest. So turn one idea into a complete story. So we're gonna make a story. So we have all our little models. We have this. We're gonna obviously go with the 15. So we got a couple of other ones. So Cherry, we had the Raspberry Cherry Pro or Grok Video. So Grok, I'm not too sure. So you have number of videos. So obviously we're just gonna go with one. Obviously our aspect ratio is gonna be 16 by 9. You get 5 scenes. Obviously number of scenes 5, 10, or 20. Ooh, 15. So I'm short on the scenes. So maybe do a mini video for this one. So I used up at least 2K, so I had almost enough. Okay, so we can't do the story studio. So we've got a couple of other things that we can maybe look into. So we'll see if maybe we can do the motion control. At least if I can do that, then at least I can kind of be happy with that. Hair. So add my character. So I'm gonna add a motion to copy. So the emotion that I want to copy. A couple of things that we have. If the motion control works, maybe this. And we're gonna add like a different type of character. So I have some people here. So one of my AI creations right here. And we're gonna copy downloads. Like so many different things. Like yes, the life of an AI influencer. 825. Okay, well, let's see how it turns out. I'll bite the bullet. Fuck it. Then we have storyboard. Oh, I guess I can make a new story. I guess I like start now. Oh, okay, this is interesting. So I can make an interesting type of story. So like select a video to add to your storyboard. Add a new scene. Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay, that's actually not too bad. I like that. Kind of like you're making a movie or something like that, or you can like add new type of things or like add a new scene. Like I think this actually has a lot of potential, and I think like if you want to like add certain things, so like in the sense of like with the storyboard, like you can add that, and then all of a sudden like it can switch over into the dragon scene, and then like the thing goes in, and then like for example the um the fighter goes in, and then it time jumps, and after it goes into there, and then like does like a big like carpet bomb, or like or shoots off with rockets, and it blows up the dragon and everyone else, and then after then like you can do a lot with that, and I think like that has like a good potential. And like I think like there's a lot to it. So I think that actually is kind of cool. We have the moon boards. So I've done moon boards before. I've already done them on Higgsfield on the moon board. So I already know how to do it, but I might, I'll see how this is. But like, I'm not really like, the moon boards are okay, but like, I don't really think they're that great, to be honest. Like, it was good, but like, it could be a little bit better. But you can have a moon board, so obviously 20 images. So like for example, like I'm just gonna go into here, and we're just gonna get some 20 images. So we're gonna have, okay, so 20 images would be easy. So obviously we have all this type of stuff. So we're gonna go with 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11 right here. And 11. So that's so your moon board. That's kind of it. It's kind of just like tagging and all that type of stuff. Like I'm not really like 100 images. Wow. See how this turned out. Seems like it's very cling like. I think. Huh, I think that this is actually slightly better than Higgsfield, because the only reason why is that I'll give them this, like the only edge that in my opinion that it has is due to the fact that it allows NSFW. Higgsfield is still very very censored, and again, I'm not like there's certain, like I'm not even gonna get into this debate about how about certain things due to the fact that like other partners are more censored than others. Some do NSFW because of X, Y, or Z, or because of something else, or because of I don't know something pulling a rabbit out of a magic hat. I'm not gonna get into this, but due to the fact is that this is slightly better because investors, because of something, because of you get the idea. But either way, that's the only. It's Kling. I can tell it's Kling motion control because everyone knows that like like Kling at the time has good motion control. I don't know. Let's see if maybe ByteDance can maybe beat them. But again, aside from that, I'm a big fan of ByteDance. But aside from my preferences, um, but it's good, but that's the only edge. And I think that, like, in my opinion, they have a slightly better edge over them, over Hicksfield and my other partners. And like not like some are a little bit more relaxed in certain things, but like I think personally, because you got to remember as well that, oh, you can't have NSFW and all this type of stuff, but that doesn't make any sense because, okay, so throughout history, okay, so a lot of famous artists, a lot like another big one of the most famous pieces of art, by the way, is a naked statue of a man. I'm not joking. Everyone knows that statue, and the guy's naked. But in today's time, that's, and if you were to try to do, that's NSFW. But who invented NSFW? This is like, it doesn't make any sense. Oh, because it could, bro. The people have been drawing naked pictures. There's art where famous people like famous artists and oil painters used to draw naked men and women. So, oh no, but that's this, that's that. No, people have been doing it since the dawn of time. So you're gonna tell like, oh no, that's that. Like no, like it's I don't know, but like, but that's kind of the point here. So we did all that. So we need 100 images to create a moon board. We're at 12. All right, we need 100 images. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. I guess not. Rip. Oh, okay. Moved or supported. I don't think. Okay. Now we know. Models. 10. 10 minimum. Okay. Photos minimum. Okay, so 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Test. There you go. Test. That's the moon boards. They're just kind of a collection of certain things. Oh, I don't really need a moon board. There you go. Um, characters. You can make your own characters. Apps. The only thing that I couldn't do was the story studio. Maybe I can. Hold on. I want to see how much it is. Oh, maybe I can actually. 6.9K. Okay, so we got that. Fine. Yeah, the 720 is gonna kill me. Number of videos. Maybe I can drop it down to 10. Okay, I can do 10 seconds. Okay, I can. Okay, so maybe there is got 5 scenes. Uh, 720. That's fine. Pro. I won't be able to do it. Raspberry. Bad. Berry. Okay. Grok. Oh, Grok, I can do it. Cherry Pro, I can't. I'm gonna probably just go with Cherry. And choose a character. I don't have any characters. I don't have a character. So you can actually make your own characters here too. That's good to know. Go with just something from here. Go with her. I'm gonna do just 5 scenes. Okay, so we're gonna go to Barton's. This is only 10 seconds. Uh, Okay, so I usually go with the 15, but this for the sake of the credits. Okay, so I got the 5C. Hopefully, okay, we got this. Okay, cool. So we're gonna hit write script and see how it turns out. So where's the video? These are the scenes. Okay, but they don't have a. Oh, but do they have like a video or something? Oh, okay. So I figure this out, guys. Oh, okay. It wrote the script, but it never generated anything. Oh, okay, okay. Huh, huh, huh. We're figuring this out, guys. Just bear with me. Just bear with me on this. Then I think I have to hit generate scene. Ah, there you go. See, generate scenes. Okay, I got you now. I think I figured it out now. Ah, gotcha. Perfect. So I didn't hit generate scenes. Okay, okay, okay. I was kind of confused. I was like, didn't I like didn't I just no? Okay, that's weird. I had to generate scenes. Okay, that's actually pretty good. Now we know. The more you know, apparently. Because I was kind of like scratching my head, and it's like, did it work? So it's like, oh, okay, no, because that's kind of interesting because usually it's already like done. So like usually like you would have like the prompt and after then it would just hit generate. Like you wouldn't have to do like the story. Like it would just go like boom boom. But like again, that's something new. But again, it's something new, and I'm actually kind of because I was kind of just like you're looking at it, and then you think, and then you're just like, so did I do it? And then it turns out you didn't. Too funny. Oh, yo, look at this. Whoa, yo, look at this. Yo, this is good. Yeah, what could have been story machine AI. Sad but true. This. This looks sick. Yeah, this is good, man. This like that's kind of sad. The funny thing is that there was a similar AI studio that I actually was part of a partner program, and I'm like, and this actually reminds me of it similar, but the only thing that they had the advantage of, and there's another one that kind of I did a little bit of other work with, um, and I think they're starting to fall off now, unfortunately. Um, they had longer form videos, like they had like C dance, they had all type of stuff. Like the other one had longer form, and this still has the longer form videos. Um, and as I'm saying is that okay, so they had the longer form and like they had stuff like this, but like it's kind of sad because like they actually had a very very good potential. Like, but I think like they didn't put like how do I put it like enough focus on like their strengths. Like they were trying to like try to be like everyone else, but like I think like this is a good strength. And like the moon boards are moon boards are moon boards. Like I'm not really that impressed. I tried the Higgs field type of stuff as well. This is just like okay, like whatever, who cares? But like other type of stuff, so like the marketing, that's actually pretty good. But like I think like in my opinion, like look at this. Bro, look at this. Look how clean this is. Tell me that this isn't clean. Look, look how amazing this is. Like this in itself is like full blown. And bro, this looks like a freaking movie. Mind you, like the Spy Kids version, if it was like rated like rated R or like M, or like in a way of a like you know what I mean, like the Spy Kids girl, like the redhead chick. Um, Look, it's Sauron. Someone's gonna fucking put in the comment section. I swear to God. Like I'm gonna post this shit on Instagram, and people are gonna say, "Is that Sauron?" No, it's not. Like you can't make this up. I'm serious. This is the stuff that I actually see every day. Bro, is this Sauron? Yeah, I'm pretty positive. Are you sure? Yes. Are you 100% sure? Yeah, I'm 100% sure because I'm the one that prompted it, but okay. You can't make this up. Oh my god, this is hysterical. It's hysterical because it's going to happen. And then I'm going to be in the comment section saying this is not Sauron. Just like, oh man, this is funny. I love it. But this is awesome. Like, this is really, really good. And I think, like, personally, and like my opinion, like they already have the motion control. So technically, in my opinion, I like this is something high quality, and this is very, very rare. So like in my opinion, I need to test out the audio next, maybe. Um, but in my opinion, I think they should pivot towards more of a movie slash type of like Hollywood type of thing. Because okay, so like first of all, okay, so you can still make your clips, like your photos, your clips, your photos in like the video and all that type of stuff. Like keep that. Like that's something that I'm not saying that you shouldn't don't. The moon boards don't do much. So I would just like, just scrap it, throw it out the window. It doesn't work. Just yeet it, man. Just go yeet. Like we're gonna be yeeting it out the window. Like just it's over. Just like oh look, what's this out the window? Just it's gone. It doesn't need like it's just useless. 100%. The moon board just throw out the window. Like there's no need for it. Just like why? Audio keep. I think with the story studio, put the audio in there, add some nice characters in there. Have the model reference guide. I like that. That keeps it fresh. It keeps it good to see what models you have, all that type of stuff. I don't agree with. I agree with that. Keep that type of stuff in. It's perfect. Other applications, so like your own type of app. So obviously they have like I like that. Community apps, all that type of stuff. That's fantastic. All the other labs have it, so that's a keep. That's a keep. I would definitely keep that in there. The recreate, that's fantastic. Just in case you want to recreate someone's prompt or something like that, if it's public or not. I think that's awesome because like there's a lot of good type of stuff within the community and people want to recreate it and they like it. So that's like recreate or like highlight or like the concepts. I think that's fantastic, and I think that is wonderful, wonderful in there. Um, put the motion control in, and with the storyboards, I would put that all in the story studio instead of having everything. Have like a Mage movie studio and put all that type of stuff. Put the motion control and do that, and then you can have so with the motion control like because you want good motion with your characters, so put that in there, and then you can have something called motion control light, so keep the cling, all that type of aspect, and all that type of stuff. Keep that in there. Have a light version for like like real quick reels or like TikTok laughs or something along that. Have that. Have the applications, have the audio in there. Any other references you want to reference everything, put that in there. You can auto create or recreate. Keep that in there. And I think from there, I think it would be good. But then as well, something that well Ava Studio did have. Unfortunately, they yeeted it out the window. That they didn't do a good yeet there. Is that they had a type of thing where you can edit certain things like an editor. So like in a way, I think like what they did is with Story Machine. I think going into there, like you could render, and even Ava Studio, and after now Flovo, which is a new type of partner, which I am very, very content with them, by the way. Um, they're and instead of having all these clips like this, like you can render like a full clip. So it's 5 clips, so it's 10 seconds each, so therefore that would be 50 seconds. So just do one long 50-second generation, or it's 10 clips, 20, and okay, so it's 10 seconds, it's 20 clips, so that would be around, I would have to say, almost a minute or longer. Just have one long generation. But I think instead of having like all this type of stuff, and then have your characters have all that, but this is very, very, very well positioned, in my opinion, as this is basically, in my opinion, and yes, you can, Hicksfield can at me on that on X if they feel like it. Please do. Is that this is how cinema studios should have been. And you had these generations, you have all this type of stuff, you have that movie reference. Like, it has that Flova type of feel, but the only thing that's missing is a longer generation. Yeah, Higso, at me. Yes, please at me. I want you to do it. But so this is something because it has that type of feel, but look at the smooth motion. And as well, one thing that I do love about this, and it is very, very underrated, is that they have the NSFW. They're not going away from the gore. They're not going away from this. They are leaning into it. They're leaning into that type of perspective. And if it's gore, it's gore. If it's nudity, it's nudity. If the person, like for example, gets their arm chopped off, it's not going to be, please try again. Like, no, you're going to see that. You're going to see the explosions. You're going to see the intensity. You're going to see the scars on the person's face if they have scars, or if there's like a gunshot wound, like a gunshot or whatever, or if the person gets burnt alive, you're going to see that. And I think that's that grit, and that's exactly how it should be. Like, because in movies, like, okay, so let's say you're watching, for example, like the Transporter or the Jason version, the original one, or you're gonna watching the Equalizer, or you're watching the movie Sicario, and you have like a torture scene or a scene where like the person, you're not gonna sway away from that. They're gonna show you the intensity. They're gonna show you the blood. They're gonna show you the guy's arm getting chopped off. Like, that's exactly what you're gonna see. And I think that's something that they should lean in on, because in the movies, like there's lots of movies like where people get their arm broken, or or there's a gunshot, or like, let's say like in a war movie, for example, it's a war movie, so like all of a sudden some person gets shot with a sniper, and then all of a sudden their leg gets blown off. Like, that's not going to be censored, because that actually happens in real life. Yes, people do get shot, and you can have that, and you can see that there. And like, but that's my point. And because that's realism, Hollywood's looking for realism. Imagine you're trying to pitch something, and oh no, you can't do that, that's NSF. And then you're going to be looking at this and you're saying, but this is a war movie. People get their legs blown off, and people get tortured by like Al Qaeda and everything. So you can't, like, that's exactly what happens in war. This isn't a Candyland friggin' movie. So, and I like that's something that I think that is fantastic. But the only thing is, like, have one big constant generation instead of having it bit by bit by bit. But like, there's just one smooth generation. But like, that is something to work on. Lean in more on the movie aspect. And this is, in my opinion, this is something that like the cinema studio could have been, but they're trying to add too much censorship. But like, that's how the movies are. You have an action movie, you got a war movie, you got this. You're watching Gladiator. What's happening? Oh no, no, Gerard, no, you can't do that. Now you can't chop his arm off. Now, no, because that it's gonna trigger the NSFW Candyland printer. Gerard Butler is going to be looking at this, and the director is going to be, Ridley Scott's going to be looking at this, and they're going to say, but that's exactly what happened in Rome, in the gladiator pit. People got their arms chopped off. There was blood spilling everywhere. That's called realism. You can just imagine this versus this. Like, okay, let's do it, and then there you go, and then you can have it. But because that's exactly what freaking happens. But and then that's a fact. Like that's one thing that I'm actually noticing on other labs and like other labs, but even like a lot of my other partners. Like, but it doesn't make any sense because you're doing a samurai movie. You're doing something like Shogun. I watched the Shogun. People's got their like Shogun. It was a brutal time in Japan, the Shogun era. And people got their arms chopped off. People did this. It was pretty brutal. Like, but even Game of Thrones. Oh no, no! Jamie Lannister got his hand cut off, bro. Like, yeah, that's exactly what happened. So, and I think like they're going into this, and I think that that is something that is good because that they're focusing on realism, and that's something that you should be focusing on because that's exactly what happened during that time because it's accurate. Oh, well, what will all these people say? Well, they're gonna be looking at the video and they're gonna be saying, "Well, that's exactly what happened because that is called accuracy." Because in the time of the Shogun era, it was very bloody and brutal. In the time of Rome and the Gladiator, it was bloody and brutal. In the time, you get the idea. But that's exactly what I keep on saying when all these people are swaying against this. But but you can't do that because that's historically correct. And that's one thing they're leaning in, and I think that's what they're doing right. They're leaning right in on that, and that's exactly because that's what happened. Like, yeah, that's exactly what happened. So one thing I would have to say is go into the something like Ava and like have like the tracks, have all that type of stuff, but as well have like a little prompt box. So like they do is like they have like a UI, and then like this would be like the prompt box right here, as you can see, and then you can like type in your stuff, and then you have a little more control, and then you have like your at. So like this, so this box right here would be kind of like over here, and as you can see with the Story Studio, you can type in your prompt, and then you can kind of like, and then at the end, like you have like a little track where you can edit it, and then after you can see like the length and like the sound and everything. Even Flova has that, and that's something to add, I think. But I think personally, this is fantastic, and like the realism, like this looks like a freaking movie. Um, but I think that's something that they should be adding and just having like one continuous and having the track at the end. But like, but for the most part, like I would have to say this is actually really really good. But it's just like some minor type of things. Take out the motion control, add that Hollywood more type of feel. Keep the images, keep the other type of stuff with like the creator for the video and all that type of stuff. Add other models like Sea Dance 2 and all that type of stuff, which needs to be added, or like and all that type of stuff. Happy Horse is overrated, by the way. Please don't add Happy Horse. Just don't. But you're gonna. But the Elo, no, the Elo's wrong. It's wrong. You heard me. The Elo's wrong. Whoever said that is out of their mind. I've used Happy Horse a couple of times. I've used Sea Dance. Sea Dance is way better. But Mango 2 is good too, their own models. But like I would add the Sea Dance, I would add all the type of stuff. There's even Grok isn't too like with their version of Grok needs to be slightly better, but you know, but their in-house models are very, very, very good. I'm impressed. But either way, watch someone say this is a younger version of Wanda Maximoff, friggin' Scarlet Witch. I'm just I can it's Scarlet Witch versus Sauron. Sure. Um, but I think that like add the Sea Dance, add all a couple of other models or a couple of models here and there. But Sea Dance 2, there's a couple of other models here and that they have to add. Maybe the get a better Grok version, and all that type of stuff. But like I would have to say, like they're not really missing so many models. Like maybe WAN 2.7 to a certain degree. It's not that different from 2.6, so it doesn't really matter so much on the model right there. But like with the WAN model, but like but Sea Dance 2 is a must. Happy Horses none matter if you want to add it or not. I think that's totally optional right there. But like, but even the base, like even like the in-house models are very good. Like this is fantastic. Like but either way, yeah, I would have to say this is really good, and I can see this as a good Hollywood maker, like a good competition. And this is pretty much what Cinema Studio should have been. But just add the tracks, add this, add a couple of other type of things here and there. Add like a full generation instead of five. You can just have like one big long generation, like 50 seconds or like a minute or like whatever or more. And I think you got to. I think we got something fantastic. Add C dance too. WAN 2.6 or 2.7 doesn't really matter too much right there. But like I tried 2.6, I tried 2.7. It's not that much of a difference, but like definitely the C dance too. Um, but either way, yeah, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe.